Was kann man Ihnen, Freunde, und Uli, und herzlich willkommen zurück zu einem neuen The House of Fata Morgana Play. Wir haben letztes Mal die Final Door gestartet, die achte. Ja, meine lieben Freunde, wir sind heute in der 84. Folge angelangt und ich bin sehr gespannt.
Das heißt, für 7 Doors haben wir 83 Let's Plays gebraucht. Also brauchen wir, machen wir kurz die Mathematiker. 80 durch 7.
Jawohl.
Also die Doors sind unterschiedlich lang.
Außerdem gibt es auch zwischen den Doors.
Ja, trotzdem 83 durch 7. 11,8. Warum ist
12.
12.
Na,
Das sind ungefähr so halbe Stunde bis eine Stunde unterschiedlich. Zum Beispiel gerade hatten wir ziemlich viele eine Stunde Let's Plays beim Ende von Door 7. Naja. Weiter geht's. Ich glaube, wir sind hier im Turm, als Morgana gefangen gehalten wird, ne?
Ja. Und letztes Mal hat...
The next tale is no narrator, ist auch interessant.
Ja. Und letztes Mal hat Michael auch so gesagt, dass das Whitehead Girl irgendwie Morgana ist. Schauen, keine Ahnung.
Ja.
What is she cooking? Und ja, let's go. Oh. Und diesmal müsst ihr den Pine for myself this time selber finden. I brought you some food. You have to eat something. You barely touched your food yesterday. Come on, please. Just leave it there. Her hands aren't bound. She can eat whenever she pleases. But she's not going to last much longer. I guess it's Mel. Yukimada Jacopo. The boy has a point.
If she won't eat, we lose our supply of blood.
Yes, I guess Jacopo. What again? It's not what I meant. Leave it there. Well, we'll be back.
The bad eyes. Yo, das Haus. Das ist Nelly.
You really have to go?
Also
No
really,
narrator, ne?
Ja, nur Dialog.
Vielleicht ist es deswegen auch kürzer.
Oh. Stimmt, da gibt es nicht viel Beschreibung. Mal schauen.
Yeah, things are pretty hectic right now.
And when do you suppose you'll be back?
Tomorrow. Same time as today.
And you'll have enough time to talk then?
Die rote Hose um ihre
Aha.
Hüfte.
Will you?
Yeah. Whoops.
Are you hiding something from me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're acting kind of funny. Und wie der Sound sich so slowly abbildet.
Ja, aber ich mag den Start nicht mit diesen Heavy.
Ja, okay. Aber dieser Part
Gib mir mal
ist
immer
sehr geil.
leise.
Sehr geil, finde ich gerade.
You're my sister, I wouldn't keep anything from you.
Also Mel und Nelly. You're not yourself though.
What's so different about me?
Well, you're not acting much like a prince.
Ah, right, of course. Don't worry, I'm still your prince, same as always. Good night, Nelly, my princess. How did I end up in this mess? I never wanted this. All I wanted was a quiet life. Someone, get me out of here! Ne, das hat er immer gemattet. Aber die sind ja doch gegangen. Aber halt kein Narrator, ne? Take this. This thing's somewhere far away. Tell me, I'm not the bad one here. God. I'm begging you. Just make it all go away. Someone. Anyone. Get me out of here. It was a muttering halt, ne? Ah, die Nonne.
Die Nonne.
Design.
Das erinnert mich an die von Black Clover.
Ja. Sister Lily, glaube ich. Hieß sie.
Look, look. The stars, they're beautiful. Though with it so bright out, I worry someone might see us.
Everyone's long gone.
I hope so.
Are you ashamed?
A little, but I still want to be with you.
Have you ever considered leaving the convent?
Can't just stop being a nun, you know. Jetzt ist ihre Augen kommen offen. It's not that simple. I've made vows, sworn my life to the service of God.
I was not aware. I don't know much about this land's traditions.
If I were to leave the church, it would have to be in my next life. Oh, next life. I like to be a normal girl, lead a normal life, get married, have kids, and before I know it, I'm an old lady. Thinking, it was an uneventful life, but it was the best I could have asked for. That is my dream.
That sounds very peaceful.
I hope we can be together in our next lives too. Have a nice, quiet life together. It'll be a city on the water. What's 7? Looking out over a beautiful, glimmering emerald sea. The blue sky spreading as far as the eye can see. The sound of the seabirds squalling by the port. Two of us sitting shoulder to shoulder, just looking out over the city. Doesn't that sound wonderful?
It certainly does. I would love that. The Harvest Festival. On the day of the harvest on the festival. Three days until her death.
Wow,
Yo.
wow, geil, das ist so Countdown einfach.
Also was sie davor gemacht haben, alle. Eben, sie hat ja nicht mehr gegessen. Ne? Und dann ist sie gestorben.
Ja.
Wake up! Please, wake the fuck up! Come on!
What is the fuck?
Open your eyes!
Mach die
Michael.
Augen auf.
Jo!
Mich.
Hier ist rechts unten. Ne? Wir sind jetzt in der Zeit.
Ach so, wir sind hier gerade beim Spectaten, oder wie?
So bright.
Spectator-Modus.
Probably. I'm outside. The light feels like needles in my eyes. The first thing I see beyond the mansion's darkness is blinding light.
Okay, dann hat es zwar keinen Narrator, aber trotzdem noch hier Michael.
I see, ne? Nicht I saw.
Ja eben, ich weiß schon. Es spectatet ja gerade.
The sun glares mercilessly overhead.
Es ist gerade so wie Harry, wenn er in die Erinnerung reingeht. So.
A gentle breeze blows past, and I can hear birds chirping from several different directions. Each breath I take fills my lungs with the scent of earth and grass. So much time has passed since I've been in the light. I almost feel like I'm alive again. No, not almost. What's going on? What on earth is this? The Fata Morgana lift?
Michael.
Huh?
Oh, thank goodness. You can. Oh, sorry. You can hear me. Good morning, Master. I hope you slept well. Hey.
Giselle, is that voice really you?
I swear it's me, 100%. Not that mean old phony. So don't you worry.
No, I believe it's you. I just was not expecting to be able to hear you here.
I did say I would always be by your side.
I'm relieved.
Hehehe.
But where are you, Giselle? I can't see you anywhere.
Well, I'm not exactly sure myself.
You don't know?
I don't know how to describe it. It's pitch dark all around me, like a blank smoke churning in the darkness. Feels a lot like inside the mansion, but I don't think I'm actually in the mansion.
So you're still trapped in the void then?
I can see a shimmering light up in the distance through the fog, and I can hear sounds coming from that direction. It's like the outside world is leaking through the light. I can see the trees rustling, hear birds singing. I can't see you though, so I assumed I was seeing through your eyes. And I thought I'd try getting your attention.
So that means you can see everything I can?
Seems so. Oops. Though I don't think I can see quite as clearly as you, Schwung.
I wish you could be here to feel this too. Experience it in my place even. It's a bizarre sensation. While I could see and feel the worlds through the other doors, it was strictly in the capacity of an observer. We were merely watching, not actually present in the tales. But this time, it's like I've been resurrected and dropped into the world as a participant.
Oh, kann er auch was beeinflussen?
Ja eben, vielleicht können wir selber was entscheiden, mal schauen. It's also vivid. Everything the mansion lacked, it's all here, and I can feel it so clearly. I wish you could have been the one to experience this.
It's okay, Michel. I know you'll dispel this darkness I'm in, won't you?
I will.
I've been more than happy just being able to hear your voice. And being able to see what you see is like a miracle.
I too am glad to know you're there. To have the chance to hear your voice again. Thank you so much for saving me. Really, yeah. Yeah, Freunde, by the way, stay hydrated, no?
Ja, auf jeden Fall.
Alright. Thank you so much for saving me. If you hadn't shown up, I wouldn't be here.
Oh no, I should be thanking you. I was overjoyed to learn how much you really cared about me. There's so many things I want to say right now. So many things I want you to know. So many thank yous. And so many I love yous. Hey now, is that really the best response you've got? Surely you can do better than that.
You're embarrassing me.
I am somewhat disappointed by one thing though. I can't get any hugs or kisses since I'm not here in person. Oh, come on. You're not very good at this, are you?
And you're not very good at picking up on how much you're embarrassing me.
I expect at the very least me too.
We should start by figuring out when and where exactly this is.
You're not even trying, are you?
I'm doing the best I can. Please, don't ask any more than this of me.
It's okay though, I might not be able to see you, but we're together either way. You know, Michel, I think I might be able to help you.
Too. Might be able to help you.
Too. While I can't be there in person, I can give you ideas, another point of view when you're not sure about something. With the two of us together, we'll find a way through this.
Yes, we will.
Where to begin? Why do you say we get our key bearings, list out exactly what we need to take care of?
That's not a bad idea. I'm a bit frazzled at the moment, to tell you the truth.
What? Why?
I had assumed we would just be observers, like with the other doors, searching the memories for clues. I never expected I'd actually be thrown into the era. Du musst die fragen und so, I guess.
True, it's not at all like the other doors.
No matter how the rules may change, I'm seeing this through to the end. Our guess is correct, and we have arrived at Morgana's past, and we need to uncover the truth behind those events. Ja, aber 3 Tage vor ihrem Death. Or rather, the three men's circumstances. What they felt, what drove them. My gut tells me there's something to be found there that even Morgana doesn't know. I could be wrong, and if it's possible that even if I am right, that what we find won't do anything to quell her hatred. But we won't be talking her out of it. That's for sure. Words won't break through that kind of animosity. We need something big. Something she could never have imagined. Something that will turn her entire worldview on its head.
The white-haired girl might be a good place to start. She showed up at the mansion again and again, as though led there by some supernatural force. And she was involved with all three men in some way. Can't think of anyone else with such deep ties to both the mansion and the man. Ja, wenn es aber die Morgana ist, wie es gesagt wurde, I don't know. But at the same time, I have a hard time convincing myself that the Morgana we know and the white-haired girl could be the same person exactly. I don't know.
They are about as different as two people can be. Which actually leads me to believe there's something there.
There must be something. Some secret we haven't figured out yet what we can use. So let's find it.
It won't be easy.
If we are in the past though, I wonder, exactly, maybe we can change it. This could be a huge chance for us.
Change the past.
Yeah, we could prevent Morgana's death, or we could stop whatever led them down this path.
There's an idea. If it's actually possible, maybe we can do something. Aber was ist dann Butterfly Effect? The question is this world really?
Now I'm getting kinda pumped. I've got my name and my game face on and I'm ready to do this.
Doesn't do much good if no one can see it.
Ah, it's a figure of speech. Okay, first things first, we need to find the mansion. Morgana should be at the top of the observation tower, and the three men shouldn't be too far off either. So the question is, where are we?
Do you recognize the surroundings at all? Never really left the mansion, so I'm not especially familiar with the lay of the land.
Give me a little spin, would you? So, muss sich bewegen für sie.
As she requests, I slowly spin around in a circle. As through the dense woods, I spot a cluster of what appears to be stone formations. Squinting to get a better look, I realized they're buildings. It's decently far off, but it appears to be the edge of a city.
I think that might be the village I stayed at for a while.
It's a bit big for a village.
Don't you remember when Amide said what Amide said about the village history?
No.
The name
Amide, that bastard.
Yeah. Michiel, you don't think something uncharacteristically vulgar just now, did you?
Wouldn't dream of it.
Bastard!
Yes, I remember. He said it was once much larger, and that it was destroyed in a single week by the witch's curse. Except rather than a curse, it was probably disease. If that's the same city, then it fits with what Morgana said happened.
I believe he also said something about there being a large bridge to the outskirts of the city, and that following the path from there would lead to the mansion. So let's head down to the city.
Right.
You don't sound very enthusiastic. That's the home kill. Are you nervous? You might have to talk to someone. Don't worry, you've got me here.
Don't treat me like I'm antisocial.
You're not?
No, that's not what's bothering me. It's something about this whole thing feels off. This world we're in. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm probably overthinking things. Probably not. But now's not the time for that. We need to get moving.
What do you mean the
Let's
world
go.
we live in? No?
Rather than waste time fretting over details, we need to get to the mansion like she said. Everything else comes after that. With each step, I can feel the earth compressing beneath my feet, the grass flattening. As I weave my way through the trees toward the city, the sensation of having a living flesh and blood body slowly returns. Yo, man.
Mhm.
Um,
Herr der Ringe Outfit.
mm. Ah! Ah? A white-haired man just appeared out of nowhere. And he's talking to himself. I gotta get away before he does something. Hold it right there, man. You don't get to call me crazy and then just run off. How do you know my name? How? Why wouldn't I? We were just in the mansion together. Huh? Mansion? What are you talking about? Right, he hasn't become the shadow in the mansion yet. I doubt I would forget seeing someone as unusual as you. Who are you? Where did you come from? Where? I'd like to know that myself.
Say something, Michiel. He's not getting any less suspicious of you. You have to come up with some way to break the tension.
Improvisation isn't exactly my strong suit. Ja, wir können echt so mehr. Wir können echt Sachen nicht auswählen, ne?
I am God.
Ja, obviously, wir können sagen, I was sleeping in a tree. Aber wieso in a tree? Wir können sagen, we were sleeping beneath a tree.
Oh, es erinnert mich an Kentucky mit Sleeping in a Tree.
Ja, aber also, I guess ich würde sagen, I was sleeping in a tree, weil I'm God, der wird dann so, what the fuck?
Ja.
Wer weiß.
Mhm.
It sure looked like you just popped up out of nowhere. Ja, vielleicht I'm God wäre besser gewesen. Ich weiß nicht mehr, war Mel religious?
Yes.
Ja?
Yes. Er hat ja mal diese Text mit dem.
Ja, Priest gelesen.
Obwohl er mochte den nicht. Aber er hat trotzdem die Texte gelesen.
Wir hätten ihn maybe trollen können mit sagen, I'm God. Und er
Ja.
hat uns believed.
Das war mal.
Ja?
Ja.
Okay.
Wir sind actually.
I'm God.
Der Blick. Aber es ist gut, so der Joke. Michel, even I wouldn't believe you if you told me that.
I already regret it.
That's okay.
You're one of those pagan missionaries, aren't you? The biggest bear. Here to spread the word of some other new god.
No, not new.
And now he thinks I'm loony. I should get going. Hold on! You can't leave until I've made a better impression. My parents raised me not to talk to scary people like you.
I'm with you on that one, Miss and Mrs. Rhodes.
God, this is a disaster. I was joking, I didn't actually mean I was a god. Stop looking at me like I'm mad. That still doesn't explain how you knew my name. Have you been stalking me? Why would anyone follow you around? It was all a coincidence. You look like an acquaintance of mine, back Nam. So imagine my surprise when it turns out you have the same name as him.
So,
Okay, we go with that for now. You would probably trust a bear before me at this point. Anyway, it would seem that, like Morgana's, I'm the only one who can hear Giselle's voice. Regardless, you wouldn't have any luck converting anyone here anyway. Again, I'm not. Wait, hold on. What did you say? What do you say? That? Why do you say that? Yeah. Everyone around here worships the saintess. Sometimes I think she's got more followers than God the Father himself. She's practically her own religious figure. The saintess? You've never heard of her? I'm supposed to care. Das ist cool, die erste Dorf, wo wir selber entscheiden können, ne? She's a nun down at the church. Everyone calls her the saintess. So he's not talking about Morgana. No, actually, I have heard tales of her. I would be surprised if you hadn't. Anyway, in a few days we're going to hold a festival at the church to celebrate the spring harvest. So while that's going on, I don't think you'll have much luck proselytizing. I'm forever doomed to be a missionary in his mind now, aren't I? Yeah. When exactly is this Harvest Festival? Zum Beispiel könnte es sein, dass man in der Fallendor bestimmte Antwortmöglichkeiten sagen muss, damit man True End bekommt. Das wird wahrscheinlich so sein. Mal schauen. When exactly is this Harvest Festival? In 3 days. Ach so, Harvest Festival in 3 Tagen, wo Morgana stirbt. You should stick around for it. 3 days. Morgana died when the bell tolled noon on the day of the festival. Which means she's got that much time left. This will be the first time we've held the festival. So everyone's excited to make it into a big event. Something really memorable. And a young girl is dying behind the scenes of the seemingly pleasant celebration.
If her death is 3 days from now, that might give us enough time to do something about it.
Could I ask you to show me the way to the church? I would like to join in on the festivities. Sure, yeah. Of course! The church's doors are open to all, friendly and family, and heathen missionaries alike. It's not far, follow me. Thank you. As a trap. It didn't occur to me until now, but this really is a strange experience. This is a boy from a completely different time period, who I would have never had the opportunity to meet. If he's here, then presumably the other two are as well. Which means Morgana's wish for the reconstruction was actually granted. This smell doesn't seem like any different a person than the one I observed through the first door. Yet he played a part in Morgana's imprisonment. I have trouble believing he would voluntarily involve himself, though.
Yo, I was scared for a minute there. That could have gone a whole lot worse. A lot worse. Plus, we managed to make contact with Mel in record time.
So ist mein Hass-Soundtrack, ne? But nein, no joke. Der ist so laut im Vergleich zu den anderen Soundtracks. She interacted with him and the others before. So I guess this doesn't feel as strange to her.
You don't want him to hear you talking to yourself again. That's why you're not saying anything to me, isn't it?
Actually, I think I can talk to you without speaking. Can you hear me?
How are you doing that? Ja, so wie mit Morgana.
I have a lot of experience talking to ghosts.
That really drives home how bizarre things were for you in that mansion.
Were you not in similar circumstances when it was you and Morgana together?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now that you mention it. What a bizarre time we both had in that mansion. Intensiv für
Ach nee, Alter.
1000 Jahre.
You're just now realizing this? So what's your impression of him?
My impression that he's the same Mel as always.
In a little more detail?
He's an amicable young man, nice enough to show a complete stranger around.
I agree. In Morgana's version of the story, he betrayed her, but he doesn't seem like the kind of person who would enthusiastically do something so malicious.
He had to have had some reason.
Ja, in der Story wurde doch gesagt, dass es für die Schwester probably war. And we need to figure out what that was. The question is, how do we go about it? We hardly have enough time to earn his trust and convince him to tell us himself. Außerdem, wenn hier Michi gekillt wird, was passiert damit? Er ist ja kein Observer.
Yeah.
I just have to put the knowledge I already have to good use.
Oh, that reminds me.
Something that might explain it.
No, about Morgana. When you were alive, she was always right there with you. Like I am now, right?
Whenever it struck her fancy, yes. She didn't seem to care when or where. She would just start talking whenever she felt like it.
Whenever?
For the most part, yes. Anytime she wanted. Giselle?
You don't have to worry about that with me. I know when to keep my mouth shut, promise.
What?
You said you feel like you're alive again, right?
My 5 senses all seem to be working in order.
Which means you'll also be getting hungry, tired, sleepy, and you know, also kacken.
Yeah.
You have to go to the bathroom. I'll be polite and close my eyes and plug my ears while you're doing it.
Thanks?
Hoffentlich sehen wir es aber.
Ja, bitte. What would possess her to bring that up? Does she even realize what she's saying?
Oh gosh. Na, Brad is a tomato, aber er kann nicht so die sehen, oder?
Ja.
Doch.
Nee.
Nee,
Die Perspektive von Michael hat sie.
Ja.
That answers that. Moving right along. We need to discuss how we're going to go about this.
Right, that.
The Harvest Festival is our deadline, which doesn't give us very much time. We need a plan for when we arrive at the mansion.
How about we spill their secret? Tell everyone about the girl they've locked up in the tower and force them to set her free.
Ja, wir werden da vielleicht gekillt oder so ein Scheiß.
Surely they wouldn't stand for that.
Perhaps, but would anyone believe me?
Yeah.
Ja, am Ende sagen sie, you're the witch. Ne?
Yeah.
If I walked in and said I came from the future and that I know what's going to happen, Would anyone actually buy that?
Es ist doch jetzt mit Zeit, sorry, aber es ist doch jetzt mit Zeit, ne? Weil wir haben am Anfang gesagt, es wird irgendwie mit Zeit noch.
Ja, mal gucken, mal gucken.
Yeah, I'm from the future. Sure, that with enough convincing.
Even if I did manage to convince them, the tower door was locked in Morgana's rendition of the tale. You need 3 keys to get inside.
Again.
Ja, und diesmal wieder die gleiche Reihenfolge, würde ich sagen. I should have one of them.
Was ist, wenn es die Keys gemeint ist mit, es wurde so gesagt, the first one should be easy enough, the rest oder so, however. Und wenn es jetzt mit bei denen in echt so schwierig ist, die zu bekommen, weil es war easy zu bekommen, die Keys.
Mhm.
Ja.
Mal schauen. Stealing his alone won't be enough to get into the tower.
True.
If Giselle is right and we can save Morgana and change the future. Change the future.
Mhm.
Ja, aber eben, wenn sie die Morgana saven und die Menschen nie
Eben.
eine Cursed Menschen ist, dann würde da auch mich hier niemals hingesetzt werden.
Ich will, wenn es so passiert, dann auch eine, wie nennt man das? Eine so Steinskid-mäßige Erklärung mit, dann gibt es eine verschiedene Worldline, dann diese Sachen, wie, das wird schon Sinn machen, aber.
Ja, mal schauen,
weil es ist ja, wenn es einfach so ein Back to the Future Time Travel wäre, wie findest du das? Es könnte so sein wie Back to the Future, wo er zurückgeht, macht irgendwas und dann ändert es seine eigene Zukunft. Obwohl es, wie gesagt hast, da wäre ja nie die Menschen, wäre nie gewesen, wäre nie hier.
War nie gewesen.
Ja, das wäre irgendwie lost. Vor allem, wie krass connected bis jetzt alles war, das wäre lost, also ich denke nicht.
Mhm. Then that would indeed solve everything. Ja, aber dann werden andere Probleme auftauchen, Freundchen. But something about this whole situation still doesn't sit right with me. Ja, sag es mir! Oder fällt es nicht auf? I have to do more than just set her free of the tower. I have to find the truth as well, as initially set out to do. Regardless, I would like to try and stay on everyone's good side as much as possible for now.
Okay, I'll do whatever I can to help.
I appreciate it. I mean, as you know, conversation is not exactly my strong suit.
Which means it's my job to hit the brakes whenever you say something stupid. Sie ist so ein bisschen wie in Ratatouille, so die Ratte, so kontrolliert. Info.
It's a bit too late, if I've already said it. I am a god.
Anyway, step 1 is to get ourselves into the bench in Mel's direction.
Are you really a bum?
We can't hope to make contact with other 2 men, much less get Morgana out of there if we're not staying nearby.
Are you really a arse? I do what I can.
Are you really ours?
We're almost there!
So hat Mel nicht geklungen da jetzt.
See the big building in distance, that's a charge. Is it the same mansion as I suspected?
Seeing it now, knowing what horrible things happened there, it's so disheartening.
Are happening as we speak.
Yes.
In the tower we see in the distance. Morgana's locked up, all alone.
I wish we could just march in there and set her free.
If getting into the tower were our only goal, we could probably force our way in with a little work. I don't know about Yukimada, bro, that's so krasse Schwertskills. It's something the matter. Mal! Oh, I could probably overpower him and get his key, aber ihn aber die anderen beiden? Hello! But the other 2, that almost certainly wouldn't work for. Can you hear me? Oh yes, sorry, I was lost in thought. Seems kind of strange, doesn't it? What does? I mean, it doesn't look like much. It doesn't look much like a church. At a glance, you'd think it was some noble's estate. Ah! So it does. Oh, there is a character. I spent so long there, it never even occurred to me. I was pretty surprised when I first saw it myself. A peculiar place, all told. There's a chapel inside the mansion with this gorgeous stained glass window. It's quite the sight. Do you know why it was built like that? I'm not actually sure myself, no. Anyway, I'll show you to the chapel. The Santa should be there too, so I can introduce you. Alright. An der ersten Folge ich sagen, nimmt die Leiband aus meiner Chick an der Partbett, wie das streamt, was ich habe und ja genau, rasiert die Glocke. Ja, Wiederschauen, Freunde und
Reinhauen.
ciao.